What's up, everybody? It's Saturday night. It's here. It's finally here, Saturday. Oh my gosh, what a week it was, man! What a week. Hurricanes and scariness. You never know. Luckily, we barely got anything right here. There was about an hour and a half of like heavy duty rain and wind. After that, it's pretty chill. So we made it through the storm, no problem. Definitely praying for all the other people out in Florida. A couple of places got really devastated, so craziness. Anyway, who we got in the chat? We got Mr. Cleric joined the VIP access, so congratulations, Mr. Cleric, and thank you so much. Nicole Barbie's up in here in the house. What's up? Domingo, how's it going? Feisty's biting his claws waiting. There you go. Stardust in the house. All right. Anti, what's up, brother? Howard Allen, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Derail, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Good to see you. George Cote. Awesome, George. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Chris, what's up there, man? You got Rock, what's going on from Brazil? Obrigado. Derail's watching that Alabama versus Georgia. That should be a good game right there, man. That'd be a real nice game. Derail, my day was good, man. It was real good. Slept in, woke up nice and naturally. Had some lunch, played some video games, and I've been chilling ever since. Of course, we worked on the song of the week, so there's a little work done today. Howard, no. I stay indoors, man. I don't like the rain. I don't like getting wet, let's say that. Not by rain, that is. Yo, Chris, what's up there? George says, we see you everywhere. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear, man. Hopefully, the more the merrier, let's say. That's wonderful, though. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate your rock. Rhythm of Pain up here. What's up, brother? Yeah, absolutely, Howard. Yeah, there's a lot of people got in big trouble, being outside during the storm or staying where they shouldn't be in the storm. You can't do that, man, for sure. I think the last big storm that hit us, we went to a hotel. Like, I booked a hotel like days before, and we just went, and we literally made it within hours of it super hitting us. It was crazy. Darrell went to Target. No meat, no milk, no eggs, no bread. Jeez, yeah. Yeah, I know Asheville's like pretty much shut down up in North Carolina. So yeah, it's some places got hit pretty hard. The place in Florida here, Cedar Key, just devastated. Insane. You never know, man. Hurricane season getting worse and worse every year. You don't want to be in the path of it, that's for sure. And if you are, make sure you get the heck away from there. Get out of Dodge. That's all you can do. Yeah, now it's a good week. What else happened here? Had some good video views this week. I hit 2 million views officially today. So 2 million views. I don't know if that's people, but what's interesting is that I calculated it. 2 million views versus my subscriber count is about 4 zeros and 65 subscriber to views. So not too bad, but I think we're almost, 13,500. We did Wednesday night. My God, that was crazy. That was like, that's how it is, or was on TikTok. It was like a couple hundred people. Chat was going off the chain. Good times were had. Yeah, so let's keep doing the Wednesdays. The Wednesdays, I think I got about almost 300 subscribers on Wednesday. So that was insane. Well, that's what's up, though. We keep doing the Wednesdays. It's a good way to. YouTube really pushes those vertical styles out there, so that's pretty good, man. Chris says his mom's in Orlando wind hit maybe 70, but they didn't get. But they did great. Yeah, for sure. Orlando. Yeah, it was. The further inland you were, the better. Yeah, if you were on the coast, you were pretty hurting, but. Yeah, we're not too far from the coast, maybe 10 miles from coastline around here, so not too bad. We're in a pretty far away zone from stuff. Unless we get a direct hit, that's the only time we ever worry. But based on the forecast, it was going straight north. So thanks, Chris. Carlos says he's been practicing the guitar lick that everyone should learn. Been helping with his right and left hand. There you go. Good to go, Carlos. That's awesome, man. That's wonderful, man. Yeah, it helped me, so I figured it would help other people for sure, because it makes you focus on the down up, alternate picking pattern, and then a particular 3 different patterns with the left hand. So yeah, it's great for synchronization. I've got a kid in Britain that I've been teaching, off the side, trying to test my lesson plan, and he's been working hard. He started working on Through the Fire and Flames, and yeah, his right hand is starting to cook. So we're getting there. That's cool. So hopefully, once I see his progress hit where I need, then I'll start working on lesson plans, and we'll start doing some lesson stuff real soon. Hopefully by the end of the year. Rhythm says, yeah, a lot of people Wednesday over like 300. Yeah, it was average 200, but I think it altogether got 30,000 views, which was unbelievable. That was real nice. Matthew from Denver, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see, Anti says, this is when all those mock those who are fully prepared and say they are loonies, and they're all eating fine and nice and comfy. Yeah, you can never be too prepared, that's for sure. But yeah, man, if you live like off the beach areas, you better get out of there, man. They look bad, man. Darrell got himself a Nintendo Switch. That's awesome, man. The whole Switch or just the game? Yeah, I have one. We have a Switch here. We used to play it all the time. It's fun to play, but mostly we're on PC anymore. Feisty says, time to start working on a new album. I wish, man. Money. Costs money, man. Especially the way I record albums. There's got to be some money involved. I wish. We'll see. You never know what's going to happen. Things are starting to... I feel there's like a boiling point starting to happen. Things are starting to cook, So we'll see, man. We just keep rocking. We keep rocking. But I've got a whole album's worth of songs. Ain't no doubt about that. Let's get some warm-ups going, because, I didn't play it all today, of course. All right, let's see. This is probably Anti's shred winner right here. it's called Dance of the Dragon or something. I don't know. It's very. I was watching a lot of House of the Dragons, and then I got this program and started really digging into that, man. Trying to make some Game of Thrones jams. Let's see. Indy, how you doing? Good to see you. So we got Tube you back. What's up, man? He says, just tuning in. What sorceries beheld upon these realms? We got some good stuff. We got some good stuff tonight, I think. Thanks, Matthew. Oh boy, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. I was watching a little bit of your stream. I was playing video games, so I didn't want to chat, but I was watching it. You were working on a song yesterday. That's pretty dope, man. It sounded pretty cool. I didn't get to finish watching. I watched for about maybe 30, 40 minutes or so. But looking good, man. Looking good. Glad to see you back in action, bud. Let's see what's cooking here. I have a set list actually tonight, so that's a good start. Let's go with this next song. Get that queued up. All right. Man, yeah. What else is going on here? I don't know. There he goes. Great Dragons Matter. Nice. I love me some Game of Thrones stuff. I mean, I read the book, the Song of Ice and Fire book, a long time ago, like 96, 97. I was kind of laid up after a car accident, and I needed something, and a friend of mine said, dude, you got to check out these books. And I'm like, yeah. So I read the whole book while I was kind of on the couch all day. And, man, I read through that, and then when I think, 2010 is when I heard they were coming out with the show. And I was like, oh my God. And I started working at a place where I could get a cable. And I was like, oh man, this is going to be awesome. And it was. Derail's been on that dance revolution. Nice, man. I don't think I could do that. I probably could, but I'd probably bug my neighbors and be jumping around so much. Well, I got a couple of those pro controllers, so more like the console style. See, Avoid's the first one to notice. So yeah, the Charvel Predator. That is a carbon copy Charvel Predator of what I used for a good part of my life early on. From probably 1991 through 2005, I used that guitar, very similar. That is a brand new one there. The other one's in the closet, probably never come out. I actually cracked it open and looked at it. I was like, man, that thing is so beat up. We're talking this thing has been toured around the world, been played on, probably 10 million notes have been played on this thing. The frets are just smoked out. So that one's retired. But yeah, a couple of years ago, maybe longer than that, I'm not sure. It was somewhere around 2010, 2011. I was really into Guitar Center used online. I was like literally stalking the page every day to see if anything would show up new, and I saw this guitar, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's my guitar. I need that," and I bought it instantly. Because I can tell basically by pictures what's what, and I instantly bought it. And you never know what you're gonna expect when you purchase something used online and whatnot. So I get the box, crack it open up the case, and this thing is immaculate. It's unbelievably immaculate. It's like there's not a scratch on it on this guitar. The guitar in the background, there's no scratches on it at all. It has the Made in Japan sticker on it still. The frets are brand new. It's like someone bought this guitar and let it sit for like close to 30 years and then just decided to sell it to Guitar Center somewhere. And I bought it instantly. I did. Like, didn't even care. Like, credit card, go. And that's it. And then I haven't used it. When I tried to play it, the springs were so brand new that it was almost impossible to play. So I let it sit for another couple of years, and I cracked it open last year just to see it, and it felt a lot better. So, and I've been talking about it, breaking it out. So maybe I'll plug it in a little bit. I haven't really tested it with the system. I played it through it. It sounds fine, but I don't know how it mixes with the music. I just know these Jacksons mix really well. So that's the long story short of that. Indy loves some Game of Thrones. Heck yeah, we love it. Been watching it forever. Tubu says 91. He was born in 91. Man, that's when I bought the guitar, my original one. That same type of guitar. Walked into a store called Lentine's Music in Akron. $525, sitting on the shelf. I was like, I'll take it. And only because I saw Chris Oliva playing one, it was Sabotage, and I thought I was awesome looking. Void says, how do you feel about playing it without the extra 2 frets? Yeah, it's weird. I mean, like I said, I was playing it for years, like since I bought it, the original one in 91, and I played it all through everywhere, and then through 2005 when I was with Rob Rock and stuff. So I always played it. So it wasn't ever anything. But since I've been playing the Jacksons again, yeah, I totally was playing with it earlier, and I was like, yo, those 2 frets are life, man. You gotta have the 24 frets, man. There's so much extra I can do. Chris says he did a full stainless free fret last year on a neck through, and it's a ton of work. You know the guitar is better than you should. I hear that, man. Yeah, I think I'm just that. Maybe when I'm rich and famous or something, I'll get some super cool luthier to like re-fret it and make it all nice again, and whatever. But yeah, for now, it's just gonna stay locked up in the closet, retired. I got plenty of other guitars. I got five Jacksons like this one, and then I actually have another Charvel like that in the closet. It's a kind of a maroon color, red, maroon, whatever. But I always get the on the bridge pickup. It's a Screaming Demon. Thing's smoking sounding. All right, let's see what we got next here. B. Okay, B. Let's see. All right, here we go. I don't even know what this is. I listen to songs real quick and go, oh, that sounds good. I'll play that one. We'll see what we got here. haven't played that one in forever. That's a pretty cool little song, though. What's next? 0706. All right. Let's see. All right, on Tube You. Metal Spawn can't play guitar. Oh, that's all right. As long as you like listening to metal and guitar, that's all that matters. It's never too late to start, though. Howard says, I keep thinking I went upstairs to practice, but then I realized it was only a dream. Oh, wow. Let's talk about it's like, yeah, visualizing yourself practicing, but you can always practice, man. A lot of people they break out their guitar and jam it up while we're watching, so if you feel the need, if you feel it, go for it, man. Voice says, yeah, not having the 2 frets makes him uncomfortable. One of the main reasons I never got into Les Pauls. Yeah, I feel that, man. I don't really like the shape of Les Pauls. They feel weird. I've always played Strats or some sort of Strat style, and it just fits right, you know. My uncle has a sick, man, it's like a really old, like a 70s Les Paul. I tried playing it. I was like, man, that's weird, man. I wasn't feeling it at all. Sounds amazing. There's no doubt about it. The Les Pauls do sound amazing. They just don't feel right for me. Chris says, only do it because you love it. He's got the tools and never do it mostly. You got to feel that. Yeah, I mean, it's like a relic at this point. You know, it's 1991. That thing. I played so many shows with that guitar, toured around the world with that guitar. It's been thrown around by the gorillas at the airport, whatever, the Samsonite gorillas, whoever. You know, if you're old enough to remember those commercials. Yeah, man, that thing's been beaten up and down, man. And I played hard on that thing for years and years. So, yeah, it's one of those. It's like, yeah, like I said, if I'm rich and famous one day, man, sure, I'll have someone fix it up nice. Thanks, Indy. Anti's got it there. In case you don't know, I'm live every Wednesday at 10 and Saturdays here at 9. Also, my 2003 album has been remastered and re-released for digital. So iTunes, Amazon, pretty much anywhere you get your digital stuff. Thanks, Metal Spawn. Tate, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Howard was watching Andy LaRocque solo today. He still does that warble sound. I have no idea how it's done. But he takes the tremolo 180 degrees. Yeah, that's the flutter, I think. You know, he'll do that. This tremolo's pretty good for it. Yeah, but you gotta have your yellow Floyd Rose, and it's gotta be, the springs have to be a certain way. You just flick the tremolo. Andy's the man with the tremolos, man, I'll tell you. That's where I got all my tremolo tricks from. Let's see. Yeah, King Diamond's about to go on tour, so I'd like to go see it. Or I wanted to go see it, but man, it's up like about 45 minutes away, and tickets were not cheap. I would say you watched the Institute video today. That's been out for a while. I think I was watching Welcome. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a classic. Yep, Avoid got flutters. Thanks, Kitty. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, absolutely feisty. Yeah, that's for sure, man. Yeah, it's just the way. Like I said, I started off with this. It wasn't a Strat, but it was a Gibson, but it was a Strat shape, I guess. You know, the cuts right here. It had the two. Actually, it was like all like it was an electric acoustic. I showed a picture of it before. It's quite funny. Me seeing me at 14 years old holding this guitar. But yeah, I think, it wasn't a Les Paul shape, that's for sure. So I kind of got into that. But when I got my first guitar was a Charvel, 1986 Charvel Model 4, and I saw one on Facebook Marketplace the other day, but they wanted a bunch for it. I was like, ooh, I would like to have that just for just for my own, pleasure, I guess. One day. Yeah, there you go, Howard. Absolutely, man. Yeah, Feisty got it right. Brad Gillis is probably the originator of the flutter. That's where I first heard it. Was on the Speak of the Devil album, the live album where Brad Gillis played on it. And I didn't have a Floyd Rose, and I heard this album. I heard him doing those flutters, and I told my guitar teacher, like, hey, how do I do this? He's like, you can. I'm like, what do you mean I can't? He's like, you got a Kaler. Like, what's that mean? He's like, you need a Floyd. I'm like, what's a Floyd? Like 15, 16 years old. I'm like, what's that? And then he didn't even, did he have a guitar? He didn't even have a Floyd on his guitar. He just said, but you need a Floyd, and I didn't have one. So I asked, I took lessons at a music store, and I asked, hey, you guys got anything that's got a Floyd on it? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I checked it out, and I was like, ring, 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 doing all that. I was like, oh my God. But it wasn't for another probably a year or so, because my mom bought the guitar for me. And we didn't have a lot of money, and she found the money to get me that Charvel guitar, and then after that I got a paper route or something like that. I started working, doing something. I had a job. I made some money, and I bought another Charvel. It wasn't actually a Floyd. It was a Kaler Floyd, because I got a Charvel Model 3DR, which was the precursor to the Predator that you see in the background. But that could do it though, because it was a Floyd Rose bass, but it was made by Kaler. It was licensed, but it still wasn't the same. It wasn't as good until I got the Floyd. Chris says, I recently put a push-in bar into his FR1000. It's amazing better than screwing. Oh wow, yeah. These screw-ins are wacky, man. Because it's something strips or something gets loose. I don't know, man. A couple of my guitars have it. It won't even stay tight anymore. Awesome, Darrell. Thanks, man. This is the newer one. I got the candy blue Jackson Dinky Reverse. Michelle Ayers, she says, hey, Rick from Akron. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. That's awesome. Akron's my hometown. I grew up in Akron, which you might know. I don't know. Yeah, I love Akron. I actually lived kind of on the border of Fairlawn in Akron, right where we were at. But yeah, it was a great place to be when I was a kid growing up. It was really fun. We actually lived in Coventry at first, or Portage Lakes, and then we moved to a Fairlawn-ish area. Howard saw Andy in Ontario, Canada back in '98. Everyone and their mother was smoking doobage, driving back to Corona. Wow, man, I feel that, man. I've had those days. Feisty says you're used to a flat body. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, I love how flat this is, and it's got this awesome cut in the back. It kind of just fits my body. Yngwie is the same. He's he plays Strat so much that it is contoured to his body. Their body contoured to that, so funny. Let's see. Howard says Kaler's a cool install. Yeah, they were nice. They were different. They stayed in tune very well, that's for sure. Carlos loves the Andy LaRocque solo from The Exorcist from the Voodoo album. Oh, wow, man. I'll check that one out for you. I don't think there's anything of Andy that I can't learn. I stopped listening to King Diamond maybe after The Spider's Lullaby, I think. Was probably the last album I remember buying and listening to constantly. Carlos, he also saw King Diamond in San Antonio. Awesome, man. It's frustrating. It's always frustrating, man. Thank you, Darrell. Avoid says that album has many gems. I'll have to check it out, man. Taco Socks loves that Voodoo too. That's awesome, man. Chris says, spend the $20 on one of those push-in bars, you'll not regret it. I might check it out, man. Yeah, for sure. I'll have to look one up. As long as it's like this one, I've seen one that was super. I was watching some guitar player, and that thing was his bar was out to here, man. I was like, whoa, dude, that's a little long, man. Kind of weird, man. All right, we'll see what I got. This one here is in the key of G sharp. Alright, we'll see what this is. pretty nice. I remember that one. Song, I just don't remember these songs. I write them and I play them and then I move on, and then months later I play them again. That's pretty neat though. Very nice. Feisty says, have you seen the dude that plays two-handed like Stanley Jordan but classical? Is that Marson kid? I think I've seen him before. If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure, but I've seen that. His name's Marson. He was like on, he's on TV a while back, maybe on Got Talent or something like that. Pretty sick, man. Really, if that's the same guy you're talking about, yeah. He's really good, man. He did a song with Tim Henson a couple months ago, too. Avoid got into the Puppet Master album. I kind of remember that one. I can't remember what was, if that was, wait, was the Graveyard? I can remember the Graveyard, too. I did listen to the Graveyard. Was that after Spire's Lullaby? Because maybe I lied, and that was maybe that was the last album I remember. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was like a 90, isn't it 90, late 90s, 98, 99. I don't remember. Thanks, Indy. Oh, thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate that. Rhythm's like, that was a good run right there. Thanks, man. I had to listen back. Chris asks, are these, he always asks, are these improv? That was improvised, man. I had really no idea what I play there. That's definitely an improviser right there. Oh, nice, Howard. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to listen back to that one. There's some wild stuff happening there, I think. I don't remember. Let's see. Anthony says, since I don't ever talk about people's travels on the web unless they want me to, we'll just say someone beat you to a live on panel and shredded. Uh-oh. Would that be Mr. Tyler? I lurk a lot, Don't. To be fair, I lurk a lot. I lurked on his live he had last night. And was he on Indy's show yesterday? So that's really nice. That's really cool. And thank you, Indy, for having Tyler on there. That's awesome. He's a good kid, man. He's got some he's got some skills. There's no doubt. Thanks, Avoid. Rhythm. He says, I have rheumatism. I'm not sure what that is. Is it arthritis, I think? You said use or lose. I feel that, man. You got to, man. You keep going till the wheels fall off, man. I know. That's something I heard back in the day, man. Keep going till the wheels fall off. That's all you can do anymore. Thank you, Tube. You appreciate that. That's interesting. That wasn't too bad. I don't even know. Anyway, Carlos liked that one. Cool song and melody. You made it speak. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. The voice says Graveyard was mid-90s. I have to look it up, man. Now you got me curious because King Diamond discography. King Diamond discography. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Spire's Lullaby was 95. Let me go to Wikipedia because I'm old. I don't remember nothing. All right, so, okay. A Fatal Portrait, yes. Abigail Them. Conspiracy of the Eye. Spire's Lullaby, The Graveyard. I'm going to have to say The Graveyard was probably it, man. Or maybe, did I listen to Voodoo? Louisiana Life After Voodoo. Yeah, no, man. I don't think I might have listened to this, but I don't remember it at all. I kind of remember it because, yeah, in '98 I was renting a room from a friend of mine, and he might have had it and I listened to it, but yeah, I don't remember. I really don't. But yeah, The Graveyard. So I've lied all this time. The Graveyard is actually the last King Diamond I truly remember listening to, for sure. Okay, Spires was, yeah. I found that on what you call it there. Wikipedia, man. That's what's up. Feisty says, these dude is really skinny, plays on trains in the Easter block somewhere. He's bald, looks like a Eric. Totally, man. Huh. I have to look that up, man. Andy says, great to have Tyler up there. He rocked it. Awesome. Yeah, he's starting to come together. He's starting to get really comfortable with the live stuff, I think. That's really good. All right, Pookie's going to be around lurking. How you doing, Pookie? Good to see you. Yeah, I've been lurking a lot. Because what I do is, I see someone's live. I don't want to get into the chat because then, people go, hey, talking. Because I'm just playing video games or whatever. But I listen, for watch hours and help out with watch hours and stuff like that. Or whatever. Try and move the algorithm, whatever it takes, But yeah, so I usually don't start chatting because I know people will start saying something. I don't want to see it because I'll be playing my game. So. Let's see. Avoid saw the. I missed it. Howard says he's got albums. The Graveyard was good, not bad, no songs. But yeah. I mean, honestly, though, for me, Abigail's the greatest King Diamond album of all time. And then I like The Eye a lot. The Eye had some great stuff. Conspiracy is great. Them is great. I guess it's all just kind of a personal preference, honestly. But for me, Abigail is the best. There's no touching Abigail, man. It's the greatest one ever. Okay, and Void said he saw the replay. Tyler has them chops. Yeah, he's crushing it, man. Good kid, too. His mom keeps him grounded, which is good, man. Rhythm says he honestly respects the heck out of Mick Mars and his dedication. Yeah, Mick's still going, man. I mean, he wasn't any virtuoso guitar player, but that doesn't even matter. The guy made some iconic riffs and iconic solos and wrote some incredible songs, man. So that's what's up, man. Some people, people today don't understand, and because I see it all the time, they come watch my video and they be like, I quit, man. I'm selling my guitar, this or that. And I don't know if they're joking or not, honestly. Probably they are. But I mean, it doesn't matter, man. You don't have to be some crazy virtuosic, classically trained guitar player to do anything, because there's a ton of people out there that aren't, and they've made millions of albums, sold millions of albums and all this kind of stuff, man. So again, for anyone out there in the world that plays guitar, just play your guitar and do what you do, man, and you see what happens. Don't worry about no one else but yourself. Pookie's out there getting the sub. Nice. Extra cheese. I feel that. Yeah, I know. See, yeah, it's too early for food talk. Carlos asks, does it take you long to write drum parts? Because with me and Easy Drum takes a while when I'm always on it. Yeah, now for me, I've been doing it for a long time. I've been writing with drum machines and stuff. And then, working with like Richard Christie and Bobby Jarzambek and Atma Anur, I've asked them, I constantly berated them with questions like, well, how do you play this part, or how would you play this part, or how would you do this, or how do you transition from here to there? And all that knowledge I was able to understand and do it. So I have the drum and beat to my head, and I can tap it out on a keyboard. Your best bet's always have a keyboard. I have an M Audio Oxygen Pro 25. It's really nice. It works great. I use Superior Drummer 3. Which is the same as Easy Drummer or whatever. It's just got a little more flexibility, but yeah, man. Make sure you're doing that with a keyboard. Nice keyboard that has like not weighted keys. That'll mess you up. But honestly, it don't take me long at all. No, not anymore. It's been a long time since it took me a long time to do drums. But man, I think I had a Alesis HR16 was the very first drum machine I had. And I learned that thing inside and out, how to figure that out. Boy says he doesn't have a favorite. However, there's something about them. He likes to listen to the riffing and solos. Yeah, I feel that, man. It's a great record. Howard says, yeah, Abigail's the first KD album I ever owned. Played the heck out of it. Yeah, I feel that, man. I bought the tape. I saw the Family Ghost video on MTV, and I was blown away. And I instantly, I think after I saw it, we were actually going to New York, and I went to Tower Records, and I bought the tape, and I played it till it died, and then I bought another tape, and then that died, and then finally got the CD, and that lived forever. He says Them is also the first album that shed whatever he had left in the style of Merciful Fate. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. They're definitely two different styles of bands, but yeah, that was probably the album that like doesn't sound like that sounded like King Diamond for sure. But I feel what you're saying. Blue Butterfly, how you doing? Good to see you. Chris says, for real, after years of not playing 2 years back and just getting L7. I feel that, man. Rhythm says, Alesis makes some really nice juice up. Yeah, they do, man. And they sound good, man. I used to have Alesis keyboard. That's some really nice tones on it. And then I had the HR16, and then I got an SR16 drum machine. They were good, man. I think Stardust wants to play drums. I've been looking at Alesis electric drums, and they're not too bad. Under $300, you get the whole kit. So I'm thinking, we'll make it rich and famous. We'll get one for her. Carlos says the eye rules. Yeah, I love the eye, man. That's a great riff, man. I love that riff. That blows me away, man. Rhythm says, my old drummer used to rack that came with, if it was Tama and incorporated the nice, dude. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I love how, I always like electric drums. We had, when I first moved down to St. Petersburg area, we had a drummer and he had an electric kit. And he said, dude, can I just leave the kit here? I'm like, yeah, go for it, bro. And I played the heck out of that thing. Yeah, it's so fun to play. Howard says, what a Headbangers Ball. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. I watch Headbangers Ball every week. There you go. It's so cold inside on this summer's night. Yeah, when I got that album, I was like, oh, yeah, this is what's up right here, man. Carl says Bobby's brother Ron teaches guitar in San Antonio. Wow, man, yeah, Ron Jar Zombek. The Jar Zombek brothers are just amazing, like incredible, dude. So good, man. And Bobby's one of the coolest dudes, man. We almost got him to play with our band, do our album, and he gave me a real. It was going to cost us money, but it was a real nice price. But we just weren't ready for that, unfortunately. But man. Yeah, I worked with Bobby with the Eyes of Eternity album with Rob Rock. He's such a cool dude and a sick drummer too, man. He's actually playing right now. He plays with George Strait, the country artist. And man, he plays in front of probably 30 to 40,000 people a night. They're playing stadium tours. It's amazing. I'm friends with him on Facebook, so I see all his pictures. I'm like, dang, man, I might go. If he comes to town, I'll go to see George Strait, just go hang out with Bobby. But man, it's sick, dude. All right, we're moving slow tonight. I'm not talking. All right, let's get a couple album tracks cooking until the bitter end. except for one note. I got a little crazy on that one note. It happens. Tubi says Headbangers Ball and Metal Mania on VH1 is what used to be. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I watched I saw, man, it was called Metal Mania. It was the first time I ever saw anything. It was Metal Mania, and it was only every third Thursday of the month. This is back in like 1985, and it was the first time I watched it. It was incredible. It had like, I saw Yngwie on there, I saw Loudness on there, I saw TNT on there, Y&T, a bunch of bands, man. It was a crazy episode. It was crazy. So yeah, and then of course it spawned into Headbangers Ball, and the rest is history there. Rhythm says, "I'd be thinking about this song." There you go, man. That's a fun song. Nuke Utah says, "I got a lefty dinky flip too." Yeah, this is just the reverse headstock Jacksons. The Jackson Dinky Reverse Pros originated this year, or this is the first edition of it in 1992. My favorite year. I own 5 of these things now. I love this particular model, the 1992 as well. I've tried the other ones, and they have different bridges on them. Everything else is the same, but yeah, they started using different Floyds and stuff. They kept the same pickups. This is my favorite tremolo. This is a Charvel branded Shaler Floyd Rose. I love this Shaler Floyd Rose. My Charvel in the background here has one as well. Yeah, I think it's the best iteration. They keep making it better, quote unquote better, but I never felt that, man. There you go. Thunder's Riot Thunder Steel, a classic, man. Yeah, Howard, that's a classic there. There you go. Bringing Jackson fans together. Here we are, man. So yeah, Chris got Jacksons. Nuke Utah got some Jacksons. That's what's up, man. Rhythm tried to get actually covered out a lyric a minute on his channel. Nice, dude. I'll find that one. Carlos says, yeah, George Strait is like the king of country. Good gig. Yeah, that's an amazing gig for Bobby, man. Oof. Thanks, Rhythm. Yeah, I made that one stupid note. I was like, I was really getting into it. Oh man, you get the side flap. No fun. But thanks, bro. There you go, Howard. Appreciate that. Yo, Tyler in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Howard says Dinky's an excellent choice beer. Yeah, I love it. I love how it's light. Actually, this one's actually a little heavier than the purple one I have. I don't know why. I don't know why some of these guitars are like heavier than others. This one in particular is a little bit heavier. It's like maybe another pound extra for some odd reason. Very strange. Maximilian, what's up, man? He's got himself a 294 JDRs. Nice, dude. Yeah, I've seen a couple on a couple 94s on Reverb right now. I was like, I'm pretty. The only thing I'm looking for is this 92 model in the stone finish. If I could find that one, my collection will be complete for JDRs, man. Nuke says he swapped his pickups out for EMGs pretty quick. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, I don't mind these pickups. I think they were DiMarzio ripoffs. This is very like a X2N, and this one is like, I can't even know it, a Super Distortion, I think. They sound pretty good, but yeah, everyone's got their own love of pickups for sure. I put that one in the back. There's got a Screaming Demon in it. Yeah, exactly, Rhythm. Yeah, it's like and I don't know this guitar as much as the purple one. Like I barely played this guitar for all intents and purposes. I got it playing great, but yeah, I don't know the limitations of it. Let's say that, or where I can go too crazy, or I can't go too crazy with. Awesome, Howard. Thanks. Rhythm loves that soloist shape, but you don't like the Jackson necks. Yeah, this I love this is yeah the soloist shape is they cut this one a little deep, cut this one a little more, which is nice. I liked it, but yeah, I don't mind the Jackson necks. They're not too bad. It depends what year you have. I hear a lot of bad things about the newer ones. He says the Schecter series and its clones are basically saying, "Oh, right on." Yeah, Chris says I preached this before. The Pro Plus. Yeah, I did look at those, and they're really nice. The newer Jacksons look really nice. I'd like to go try one out if there was one around town. Howard says they're made of kryptonite, so I can't. Nice. Rhythm asks if I ever played a King V or a KV2. No, I when I was a kid, man, there used to be an ad in the paper like every Saturday or Sunday for a place. I think it's called Sam's Music, and it was like in Cleveland or something like that. And I loved Judas Priest. I loved KK Downing, and I wanted to be like KK Downing. I wanted a Flying V, and I went to go try one. And I was like, wow, this ain't for me, man. The body is just weird, man. I could sit it like this, but it just felt weird. Like it just didn't fit right, But I've played one. I wouldn't mind trying out a real nice Jackson Flying V just for fun one day. Tyler says the Fire Within became the new soundtrack to Indy running away from a spider. Nice. Howard says try a dino bite, your ears will bleed. Oh gosh, I'm scared of that. All right. Well, speaking of the Fire Within, good call, Tyler. Hopefully, there's no spiders near Indy, but if there are, this should scare them away. Let's go with the Fire Within here. better. 99.8%, I think I give that one. Very close. Good stuff. Oh, man. Let's see. Rhythm says he got a Kelly because of Marty Friedman, but despised it after playing it for once. Oh, man, dude. Yeah, Marty was all about those ones, wasn't he? Is he still playing those? I think he's... I don't know if he's still playing those or not. Yeah, man. Let's see. He said Millie Petroza and Dave Mustaine have their King V's for long. Yeah, Dave's always used that big V. Rock, he says, good morning. Yeah, buddy, good morning to you, man. Howard's like, blimey. We always say blimey around here because the driver for Mercedes Benz, his name's George Russell, and there's a cartoon called Lollipop Man, and he always makes fun because he goes, blimey. And it's funny. We love blimey around here. Rhythm says, you know, I bet if you got into contact with Lisa Martin, she would probably be down to do a song with you. Huh? I don't even know who that is, but I'll check that out. I'm always down. I've talked about it before. Like I think on the Wednesday, like the collaborations. Like I'm down to like put anything like a solo on someone's stuff, but for me to go out and do collaborations, man, anymore, it's so much freaking work, man. Unbelievable amounts of work. Oh man, there you go, Tyler. Rhythm says she has a YouTube channel. Extra runs. Man, I'd check that out, man. Howard says Dino Bites are used in killer guitars. Akira Takasaki plays them. Oh wow! I used to use ESP for a long, long time, man. Oh, Dino Bites are the pickups. All right. Oh, okay, Darkmoor. I've heard of those guys. Okay, I'll check that out, man. I don't think I have any vocal tunes. I mean, I probably do. I'll have to check that out and see, man. You never know. The collaborations are so hard, man. I've tried a couple of them, man. And it's just like so much work and not a lot of return. So they become like passion projects, which is fine. But the passion projects have cost me a lot of passion money on top of it. Chris says it's too early to collaborate some barbecue. It's never too early to barbecue, man. I love some barbecue. I do. I would say, oh, you know what? It's speeder time, man. We're running slightly, only 15 minutes late today. Not too bad, not too bad. Carlos says, you've been jamming to Victim's Paradise this week. Got your album on Apple. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a great song, man. I didn't play that music. Something like that. It's a cool riff. I like the riff. That's a good sign, though. Yeah, Rob tore that one up, man. I love the vocals Rob did on that one. So good, man. That's a classic, man. Wow, E string sounded awfully out of tune. One moment for a quick tune jam here. A little sharp on his D here. G good. C slightly sharp. Good. Good. And good. Okay. Okay, now we're tuned back up. Tyler wants to, yeah, I have that on the list, Tyler. We go and do that one. It's a couple songs away. We got Speeder, Storm Rider. I got the new song of the week, and then Chaotic. after that. So from 4 songs from now, we are gonna do it for sure. Howard says barbecue shreds. You know it, man. Yeah, we got a barbecue place around here we go to, and it's amazing. I get pulled pork, mac and cheese, cornbread. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. I've always loved me some barbecue, that's for sure. All right, let's move along. We'll do some speeder here. Get these cooking here. I mean, got a few more jams to go. Vita. That was a feeling good, that one. That was some crazy stuff going on there. Probably one of the best ones I've ever done, I think. Here it is. Hashtag Rock Renstrom. Yeah. Right? There's always one, man. You know, that's the sad reality of playing live. You're gonna make a mistake somewhere, and I always do. I make some somewhere. I got nothing to fall back on unless I go a real off the wheels, man, and like go out of key or something. Thanks, Anti. There you go, Andy. Thank you. Anti wants cookies. Yeah, I lurk. I'm a lurker. Okay, I was lurking on Tyler. Tyler was watching yesterday, lurking while I played video games. And yeah, Anti's all about those cookies, man. He wants some cookies. Better ship him a box, man, or something. Cordy says, "Man, react to this Chilean band. Just shoot me an email, send me a video." I haven't done any reactions yet. I've been trying. I have to react to my own video. That's big time. Pookie says, "Never a bad time with cookies." That is true. I've been seeing a lot of like, oh man, like these like crazy, some sort of New York cookies, like huge. I want some of those. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Howard. Pookie, thank you so much. You gifted 5 memberships. We got David Brose, Joey Stahl, Carlton Banks, Toxic. Oh, Toxic Trader, what's up, man? Kim. Awesome. Kim's got one. There you go. Howard says creative license, and no doubt. Oh no. Tyler, you gotta make sure your gifts are enabled, or I don't know how to do that, but apparently you can. Nuke says going out of key is just jazz. I feel that, man. Luckily I didn't go out of key though, and I'm not even sure where. I did one weird part, I think. It happens. I love to get in the zone, man. And like I look at the fretboard and it's like just like jumbled. It's like I'm like, what am I looking at? It's weird sometimes. Anti wants cookies while listening to Tausha playing Al Di Meola. And did he play some Al Di Meola finally? I didn't catch any. I didn't catch him doing any Al Di Meola. When I was watching, you guys were talking about Working Man, and I think someone told him to play Scarified. I don't know, man. I didn't hear no Al Di Meola. I heard he tried. He listened to Mediterranean Sundance, which is amazing. It's one of my favorites. How's it go? There's that one. Mazzy says, I see someone revealed a YouTube channel. Yeah, watch out. If you got a YouTube channel, Anti's going to post it because we're here to help. Anyone's trying to get subscribers, something like that. So we post everyone's stuff. But it's all good, bro. Don't ever feel that way, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't ever worry about no one else but you. You enjoy to play guitar, and you see what happens in life. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Keep on playing. That's all you can do. Contra Band Joe, he says, please share, like, and mad love, respect from Canada. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate you, brother. Toxic says he's got an idea. Do a 23-hour loop of your music for a 24-hour live. Oof. That'd be a heck of a video, man. That would take that would probably take 24 hours just to process that. Like on my yeah, it would. It would take like 20 hours. Good idea though. That'd be interesting though. It'd be something. There you go. It just lynched it. There you go. George lynched. Mark was listening to Speedy's Coming. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's a great song, man. I actually met Speedy, the real Speedy, I've talked about it before. When I was in Hamburg, Germany, we played our show, and a guy runs up to me, man. And he's like, Rick, hello, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good, man, good. And he's like, you ever heard Speedy's coming? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm Speedy. I'm like, really? And he had a book. He like wrote a book of like there's like pictures and stories of every musician he's ever met from the 70s, 80s, 90s and stuff. It was pretty cool, man. I was totally blown away by that. But that's a great song, though. Tyler says he thinks his gifts are on. All right, yeah, it's random. Sadly, it's random. So when someone buys a bunch of subscriptions, gift subscriptions, random. But hopefully you'll get one. We'll try. Talks on a separate channel, possibly. Yeah, like I said, I could probably do that, but yeah, I think the rendering of the video itself would be hellacious. I have to think about that one. Gates of Babylon, yeah, of course, I love that song. It's a great riff one. Dang, I can't. The solo in here, but that's one of Richie's hardest solos of all time. So hard. Oh right, yeah, take the best cuts, yeah. It's all about I could get those cuts, and then yeah, like I said, just putting it into my DaVinci Pro, all that songs, 24 hours worth of songs. I don't even know if I have 24 hours worth of songs, honestly. I'd have to do like 24 hours of just live streams, but yeah, that'd be a huge file. I don't even know if my hard drive has enough space for that. Thanks, TubeU. Yeah, I'd probably have to be like 2 separate videos somehow. I'd have to figure that out. It'd be something. You never know. But luckily, I don't need the watch hours anymore. That was the toughest part. But I got the YouTube watch hours, and good to go. That was one thing I never want to do again, honestly. Ugh. Craziness, man. Yeah, if you're doing YouTube, the watch hours, unless you got something that a ton of people want to see, those watch hours are just impossible practically. They really like set you up to fail with the watch hours. But best thing you can do is just straight up live stream. I started doing those live streams during the week, and I probably got like 1,000 hours in 1 week. That's crazy. Crazy how that works. All right, we battled the storm. We battled Hurricane Helene, and now we play Storm Rider in her honor. May she rest in peace. Hurricane Helene, go away forever. was getting too far in the zone on that one. That sounded crazy, man. It's probably my most favorite solo to play, honestly. Man, such a melodic and shredding solo. I love that one. Tyler's trying to get his watch hours. Yeah, where are you at, Tyler, with that, man? I don't know. Like I said, I've been trying. If I see you on, I jump on and watch to help you get the hours. I know it takes forever, man. It took me a good year to get them. It was an absolute pain, and it was like it got worse because like it's for the last. It counts for 365 days, so like I was already at 365 days. So stuff that I had a year ago, hours I had like a year ago, were starting to drop off. And it was like this push and pull for like weeks, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I finally said, "Screw it! I'm just gonna go ahead and just live stream every day until I get it," and it worked. Make sure you go check out Tyler if you haven't done so already. There's Anti's got the link for you. Thanks, Pookie. Thank you, Indy. There you go, Anti. A little bit of shred never hurt anybody, that's for sure. Thank you, Howard. Avoid, appreciate you, man. That was a pick drop. Except I did still do that. Like this guitar, it's like this one note. Like I don't know what it is, but I was like in the zone. Like I was like literally like, I think I was hovering above my body and watching me play this or something. It was really weird. I was definitely out there, man. There you go, Mark. Riding the storm out. Maybe something like that. Thanks, Toxic. Appreciate you, man. I saw in your chat that Anti recommended you to play that one. You should have got. You need to learn that one. George Lynch. Learn some George Lynch, man. Tyler. George Lynch is amazing. What was the other one you want? Someone said Scarify. I never learned it. Nuke says, I know how to get watch hours, do cat videos. Yeah, those help. I've seen all kinds of stuff, man. I don't need them anymore, but yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. It was hard. I had a lot of videos, and like, you know, you'd work so hard on a video and hope you get X amount of people to watch it, and you wouldn't watch it, man. And you're like, oh my God. And like, it's because my shorts videos were getting more hours than my long form videos, and they're separated. So YouTube Shorts watch hours don't count against your channel watch hours. So it was a pain. It's whatever. Yeah, Toxic. It worked out, man. I don't have time to do it. I forced myself. You know, I had to. But yeah, I mean, I got a real job, man. Guitar playing is just for fun, you know, and see where it takes me. You know, I mean, I've been doing this I started playing guitar 36 years ago. Been actively playing for 26. Toured around the world. Been on 10 albums. You know, so it's like I lived the dream. You know, now it's like I'm just having fun. You know, and you never know what happens. You know, some cool stuff's happened. Honestly, and I'm pretty grateful for everything that goes on, but we're still pretty early on. And I said it's a hiccup on the strings. There you go. Oh, rick up. There you go. Rick up. I feel that you're gonna have to coin that term there, man. A rick up. Howard said he saw Ario Speedwagon a few years ago. They're heavy. Yeah, man. People don't know Gary Rickrath, man. It's actually a stellar guitar player, man. Like unbelievable guitar player. Incredible, man. Super underrated, man. Because I don't think they let him do much with the REO Speedwagon. But the stuff that he did, it's like you listen real closely. He's doing some crazy stuff, man. There you go, Toxic. Yeah, I hope so, man. It'd be nice, man. I'd like to get one big hit. That'd be real cool. You know, something. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, man. If I could ever make enough money to like not work, that'd be awesome. Maybe that's going to win the lottery or something big. We'll see. Anti says George Lynch was scary. Rush, Working Man. I gave him along with Dream Theater 108 changes. He ran from them all. Yeah, I saw that. He did bookmark him, like he says, yeah, or whatever. But yeah, I think it's tough, man. It's hard to like learn a song on the spot. And I have a good ear, and I can pick stuff out. But yeah, if you really want to learn something, you got to sit down and learn some of that stuff. You got to like really pick it apart, and figure it out. Nuke Utah says his buddy's trying to talk him in to go see Green Jelly. They only had that one song, that one hit. Little Pig, Let Me In or whatever. I remember that from back in the day. I don't remember any other song they ever did. But that was a big hit for them. Okay, what's this? Shoot, I forgot what key this is in. I think it's just A. Or G. All right, so I got the new song of the week. I've been trying every week to write a new song of some capacity. I don't know, and I have something in my head, and then it doesn't come out that way. What's in my head lately, it's always something different sounding than what's in my head. And I tried to record some rhythm guitars for it, but I ran out of time, so I killed the rhythm guitar off this. So we're just doing the classical parts, and I don't know what I'm playing. I played like once to see what I could come up with. And I was like, eh. Howard says, I think Uriah Heep tried years ago to make a Bone Crushing It, but they just had great songs. Yeah, it's hard, man. I mean, all you can do is write and put it out there. And I'm very particular when it comes to recording. And what I do here is just demo stuff, If I'm going to record an album, I'm going in the studio with a drummer and a band, real musicians. I'm not going to do some collaborations, stuff like that. We're going to do that, for real. It costs money, a lot of money, a lot more money than I'm willing to spend right now for an album or anything. But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't really care. I'm just having fun and seeing where it takes me. And it's taken me quite far in just a year, or about a year and a half at this point. I started last March. We're about a little over a year and a half. And I mean, what I got I think if I calculate all of them, I got 50,000 followers and subscribers across all the platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, which is pretty cool. And then and then what I got, probably close to 10 million views across all the platforms. You count them all up, it's insane. So I can't be mad at that. Tox says, I can show you a shortcut to making original material. Have to see what you got, man. Like I said, I've been writing songs since I was 15 years old. So it's not a problem. I got plenty of original material. I've said, God dang, how many I got out here? In here alone, I have probably close to 80 songs in here. I got songs for days, that's for sure. I just write a new song every week just for fun, keep my mind clear, or keep my mind cooking. But yeah, like I said, I studied classical music in the college, so I got the skills to write songs. That's not the problem. The problem is time. If you have a shortcut that gives me 8 more hours in a day, now that's something I'd probably be interested in for sure. But I think I have to move to a different planet that has a 36-hour time cycle. Anyway, all right, new song of the week. Let's give it a go. Hopefully I remember it. Again, it could be awesome, could be a total disaster. We're gonna find out real quick though. song of the week. Interesting. A little different. I tried to make it like Vinnie Moore. I was trying to write this Vinnie Moore type song, something off of like his first album, Mind's Eye. I was like trying to write something like that, and it was in my head. I was like, oh, it sounds perfect, man. And then I started writing it. I was like, well, it don't sound nothing like it. But it's kind of cool nonetheless. Interesting for sure. Shredding though, a lot of crazy shredding. Ugh. Yo, Steve, what's up? What's up, man? Toxic said he's talking about the instrumental stuff. There are different approaches. This saves time. That's what the shortcut is. That's true, that, man. I got plenty of them, man. Plenty of instrumental songs. Nuke Utah says he's tried. First time he tried absinthe, me and my buddy sat on the floor thinking a few hours had gone by. It's only been 10 minutes. Yeah, I feel that, man. I tried it once. I didn't like it, man. I tried a lot of things once. Tried a lot of things twice too, and even more. Nuke says time travel tips and tricks. There you go, man. Howard's feeling that Tesla helicopter. Nice. Right on, Steve. Appreciate that. Check out Anti's got the link there for the Elder of Rock's channel. If you have not subscribed to him, please do. We got some cool stuff we've done. We've done a lot of top 10s, top 5s. Most recently was the Uli Roth Scorpions top 10s. They're pretty cool. Very fun to do. Make sure you check out the Elder of Rock there. Matthew says, well, you've blown away this corner of Denver tonight. Nice, man. Appreciate that. Tyler says, Rick Renstrom's guitar. There you go. Thank you, Indy. Thank you, Pookie. Howard, like it. Thanks, Zydeco, man. Appreciate you, bro. Tyler says, rock Ren shreds. There you go. How true that, man. Toxic says, talk about something different. Experimental, only release what you like. Zydeco asks, what's the name of that? I got no name, bud. I just wrote it today. And so it's very, what do you call it? Primitive. I don't know what I'm doing on it yet, but yeah, it's just today's title. But I'll be, the more I play it, the more I'll come up with more ideas and stuff like that. So it'll come together. Yeah, I feel like Toxic. Yeah, a lot of this recording takes a lot of time and effort, sadly, which I don't have a lot of time for. That's my problem again. Time. Time is a very problem. And I work. My schedule with work is 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. So pretty much my whole day is shot. And by the time I'm done with work, because it's a very brain-intensive job, by the time I get off of work, I just want to sit on the couch and really do nothing. But I do work on some music stuff here and there, but I'm old, man. I'm just an old dude, man. I think people think I'm young. I just look young. But I'm old, man. I'm tired. I'm an old, tired man. Rhythm asks, what do you know about Captain Beyond? I've not heard of that. I've never heard of those guys, man. I'll have to check that out. Chris asks, do you mainly fret with the index and ring finger? Your fretboard flows. Thank you. And your out picking is my luck. Thank you again. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched that video, the exercise that every guitar player knows, it's a great way to start because that's what got me back in action. But yeah, your first finger is always going to be your anchor finger. And realistically, like that lick is nothing. It's like, I think the lick goes like this. It's basically just a pattern that gets you cranked up on the synchronization. I think it's a lot of people's problems is synchronization. And you just got to really be able to synchronize the finger patterns with the picking. So if you can't play, you can play 16 notes. That's a 16th note. every time you play the pick note, your fret note's got to exactly hit those notes. That's the big key right there, is that synchronization. Let's see. Rhythm says there's that one album, he has like 50 riffs that were either complete rip-offs of other band you can think of. Oh, dang, man. That's crazy, dude. I like Bradley. Bradley Hall is one of my favorite guitar players to watch. He does a lot of stuff. He actually had a video the other day, and he basically showed like everyone that copied each other, you know, like so he'd play like the old school riff and then some band playing it virtually the same. So bad. Toxic said, this will make enjoyable again. You're older too. I feel that. Tyler's got some names. He's Viking on the Mountain Clock Tower. There you go. There we go. Get off my lawn. There you go. Yeah, Tox. I got drums. I got drum beats for days too, man. I don't need a. I know a drummer. If I'm going to use a drummer, we're going to the studio for sure, man. And again, that costs money. I appreciate it, man. That's almost a lot of stuff I do is just that. It's like I throw a drum beat down, I write a keyboard line, you know, write chords, chord progressions, add some more keyboard, you know, strings and stuff on top of that, and boom, that's it, man. Bruno, Gino, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks, Chris. Get there, man. I swear to God, man. Like I said, I've showed Tyler. I gave Tyler a little lesson in video on how to get there. Like I said earlier, I've got another kid in Britain, UK. That's I've been showing him some stuff, and he's up to, you know, and he's getting there. He started working on that Through the Flame, Fire and Flames, whatever. And he's got it. He's got the 16 notes done. I started working him on 16 notes. Like, dude, we got to pick this up. And he's got that. He's like, he's doing 16 notes with whatever that is. I don't know how that song goes. Whatever that is. I don't know. I don't even know that song. But he put a video up the other day, and I was like, dude, look at that picking hand, man. And this kid's like a rocker, you know. He loves AC/DC and Iron Maiden, all those bands like that. So yeah, it's happening. You just gotta put the time in. It's all. It's so hard, man. These days. There you go, Chris. Yeah, it's a synchronization. It's the key. It's the key to my lesson plan. Is synchronization. Because if you don't have that, you're not going very far. Yeah, there you go, Rhythm. That's what's up, man. Metronome. 100% metronome, man, for sure. Bruno, I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much. Hope you did great too, man. Steve says, Captain Beyond had Deep Purple's first singer, Rod Evans. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, there you go, Toxic. Yeah, I did that with Shane Gallus, man. I was like... he followed me on Instagram. I was like, no way, Shane Gallus, man, followed me. I was like, what the heck, man? So I hit him up, and I was like, dude, can you like make, you know, he made up a video and a drum beat and a song, and I threw some stuff on it. It was sick, dude. It was fun, but it took time. But yeah, I've got an insane drum machine called Superior Drummer 3. I know how to write beats. I know how to write transitions. I probably have like 1,000, 2,000 different drum patterns and stuff in there, so it's pretty sick. T-Man, what's up? He says, dude, you can play, man. I seen a video, it was blown away. 10 years I played, it ain't that good now. I'm playing again with inspiration. Chore from New Zealand. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad you caught me, man. I appreciate that, and never give up, man. Keep going. I say it again. I say before, and I say it again, man. Just enjoy what you do, man. Just keep playing, have fun. That's all that matters, man. I actually Googled it. I asked Google, like, how many guitar players are in the world? How many? And it estimates there's over 700 million people in this world, on this planet, Earth, that have picked up a guitar in some sort of capacity. Just think of those numbers. 700 million people have played a guitar. And then you have to start breaking it down. You know, if you really start breaking it down, like how many of those, what percentage of those people make it to a stage and start playing with a band? And what percentage of the guitar players make it to the next level where they're playing, you know, their band gets signed to a record label or something like that, and you're playing B clubs. Then you go, you know, B clubs, A clubs, festivals, arenas. Then you're on the Billboard charts, you know, so it's like the percentage just keeps going and going and going and going. So if you think of it that way, just have fun and do what you do, because you never know what could happen. You could write the song that saves the world or something, you know. It doesn't, you know, it don't matter, man. Just have fun. That's all I ever say. Have fun. Chris says he's got some work to do. I feel that, man. Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, check that link out. If you haven't checked it before, do it for 30 days, man. 30 days. Practice that lick for 30 days. And let me know how you're feeling after 30 days. Yeah, that's true, Toxic. I get a lot of requests of that. I've got a backlog, sadly, probably 3 or 4 that's just sitting that I've got to get on. But yeah, it's time. It's time, man. That's the problem. Thanks, team, man. I appreciate that, bro. Howard knows. Yeah, Shane Galassi played on. Yeah, Magnum O's my favorites ever, man. It's probably one of my favorite post-accident Yngwie albums. Yeah, he's a super cool dude, man. Like, Shane is like one of the coolest dudes I ever met. And yeah, he was like, I was blown away, man. I was like, you know, because I had a real popular video on Instagram, and it'll show me priority people, you know. And I've had a lot of famous musicians like my video, start following me, whatever. And I was like, Shane got lost. Oh, man. And yeah, it was amazing. If I do an album, I'm calling Shane. If I ever do a tour, I'm calling Shane. Because, man, he is just on point, man. So good. Toxic says, you got a ton of random drum checks, just jams. I play with them and wing it. Yeah, absolutely, man. I do that quite often, man. I love just to improvise and play. A lot of the stuff I do is improvising. I have fun with it, you know. But sometimes the improvisation turns into concrete melodies and stuff. Matthew says, wow, time flies when you're having fun. I know, right? I'm looking at the clock, like, oh, I still got one more song to go here. Toxic did a CD worth of material from a loop 22-minute drum in a one-take straight. Dang, that's sick, dude. That's what's up, man. Rhythm says, lots of Chinese kids. Yeah. That kid, man, my 208, I mean, if you want to, you know, look at someone, look at a guitar player, and think you want to quit guitar, look at this kid. That's amazing. It's like, he is a true prodigy on a guitar. It's sick. I mean, but I look at him and go, that's pretty cool. It's like, but hey, do your thing, kid. I mean, I'm doing my thing. You know, I don't go look at him and go. I see so many comments like, man, if this kid can do it, I can't do it. I quit. I'm selling my guitar right now. Like, if you think that way, if that's the way you think, you're gonna quit or sell your guitar, you shouldn't be playing guitar at all. You should stop. Stop immediately. There's no reason, because that's not what guitar's about. It's not what music's about. Seriously. Absolutely, T-Man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, like I said, you know, I've been around for a long time, and I just came back last year just to see what happens, you know. And I'm happy with the progress. I mean, I'm not even mad at it, you know. It takes a lot of work, but it's been fine, you know. I've been having fun doing it. That's what's up. And he says, Kia ora. Anti says, did I just make a I write the songs. It makes the whole world sing. Yeah, you never know, man. Anyone could write that song. I haven't written one yet. I've written 3 albums worth of songs, and none of them changed the world yet. People like them though. The people that listen to them like them, so that's good. Howard says Magnum Opus was the shiz. Yeah, man. Mike Becerra is amazing. Yeah, Obsessions, great band, dude. What was that song called? For the Love of Money. That tune's killer, dude. These little Chinese girls are sure. Yeah, there's a couple of them out there too. I saw some young Chinese girl plays like this pink kind of I don't know, Explorer guitar or whatever. And I was like, yo, crazy. Yeah, I feel that rhythm. Yeah, I mean, anyone nowadays with all the information that's out on the internet, YouTube videos, instructionals, this and that, if you got the time and the mind for it and that's what you want to do, you could play, anyone could play this stuff. Anyone could do whatever. But, people don't have the time. They're distracted. People in this world are so distracted by everything else that they don't put the time and effort into learning how to play guitar or piano or whatever, whatever they want to do. They'll buy a guitar or they'll buy an instrument and they'll pluck around on it or do whatever, and then it'll sit and collect dust. Because they'll probably be on their phone looking at Facebook or TikTok or something like that, It takes time, any time away from practicing or playing or learning is bad news, man. If you're trying to learn, of course. For me, I've already learned my stuff. I got a hall pass. I can waste time anywhere. I already learned my stuff. That doesn't mean I still can't. I still have to practice and keep everything moving. Mark, I've seen Tina S, man. Yeah, she was sick, dude. She did some of the craziest cover songs in the world, man. Like stuff that make your jaw drop, It's amazing. But I look at her and go, that's amazing. But I don't look at her and go, I quit my guitar, People do that too much, I think. But yeah, I love watching killer guitar players. It's inspiring to me because it goes, man, I need to up my game. If these people are doing this stuff, then I need to up my game. And if you're playing guitar, you need to look and you watch someone that's above you in the guitar world, then you need to take the inspiration from that, no matter who it is. There you go, Howard. Yep, love of money. Was that it, Howard? The Hello Kitty? Yeah, it was a pink guitar, kind of a star-shaped guitar. I was like, my God, man, incredible. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to learn all these Polyphia songs. I mean, you're not going to make it, doing Polyphia, being like Polyphia, because Polyphia already did Polyphia. You're not going to be better than Polyphia. Tim Henson's like, he's the hero of the current time for a lot of people. And rightly so, the kid's amazing, man. Amazing. Yeah, exactly, Toxic. You're either drawn to it or you're not, man. That's what's up. Belmark says he's seen a 9-year-old girl from China. Yo, I think that's the one. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, with the pink star guitar. Rhythm says there are only fan models who play Metallica solos better than Kirk. Yeah, I've seen those. They're on Instagram quite a bit. Is her name Yo-Yo, or is her mom Yo-Yo Ma? There you go. Remember that guy? Cello player. Yeah, exactly, Toxic. I did a video of that last year, last year? I don't even remember when I did it. Yeah, guitar's not a competition. Yngwie even came out the last couple of months saying the same thing, same exact words that I used. Playing guitar, playing music, it's not a competition, man. You're never gonna win. You're never gonna win. You got to play what you play, write what you write, record what you do, whatever, and you put it out there. And that's the test. That's the competition for yourself. You compete with yourself to put music out there. And if enough people love it, fantastic. If they don't, try again. That's all you can do. Utah's going the other way with my playing more guar, less Polyphia. Yeah, see, there you go, man. And I don't know if you look at, I look at r/guitar. I really don't post on there because I don't want to put myself out there over there. But I read a lot of their stuff, and they post videos all the time. Like kids just like, what do you think of this? And they're very encouraging over there, which is nice. So if you need encouragement, put your stuff on, upload something to r/guitar on Reddit. And they got a lot of really good guitar players on there to help people out and give them ideas and this and that. So, but yeah, it's good to encourage people, even if they're just starting out, whatever. It's all good, man. Encouragement helps people. But then I see it looks like people want attention. Like they're just posting whatever to get some sort of attention, and that's bad. You don't need attention. You do what you do. There was one kid, man. He was like posting like a video a day, like his progress of playing guitar, like 60 days worth of progress. I'm like, you know, dude, I don't know. I don't think you need to do that. Why don't you like do day 1 and then show us day 60? Don't do every day. I thought that was kind of odd. Toxic animals as leaders. Yeah, these dudes are sick, dude. Was it Tobin Abasi? Unbelievable, man. Yeah, Tyler loves him some animals as leader. That's for sure, man. I'd like to meet Tobin. He's a really amazing guitar player. I mean, he doesn't play like the style I play or anything. I can't play what he plays at all, but man, it's awesome to watch what he can do. Toxic likes everything with the carbon is a baby. I feel that, man. Yo, Dennis Lowry, what's up, man? There you go, Toxic. Yeah, it's all you can do, man. You play your own game, play your own field, and see what happens out there. You never know. You never know. See, Nuke says he don't Reddit. I don't do too much any social. I try to avoid as much as possible. I feel that, man. Yeah, I don't even. I don't post on music stuff. Let's say that. I don't want people to know who I am because my Reddit account's my personal account where I just look at all kinds of stuff. Mostly video games and TV shows. Alright, I haven't played this song in a while and we gotta wrap it up here. I'm getting super hungry and Wednesday what I do, like I did almost 3 hours on Wednesday. I could always keep going, but we're gonna do one more here and then we'll call it a night. We'll say some goodbyes and all that stuff. So this one called Lies and Prophecies. enough for me tonight. Man, yo. I really want to thank each and everyone hanging out tonight. That was a great, fun stream as usual. A lot of great people here tonight. A lot of new faces. Always good to see. Let's run down this chat right quick, see what we got cooking here. Looks like we got Anti's got Dennis Lowry's channel there. If you haven't followed Daniel or Dennis, go for it. Thanks for hanging out tonight, buddy. Let's see. Oh, Anti's got his what the heck? Chicken pesto pizza sandwiches. Pizza sandwiches. See, I told you he'd make some pizza sandwiches, man. I showed you those pizza tacos. Now you're making pizza sandwiches, man. Grass-fed beaten cayenne, pepper, garlic, and proper hot sauced organic black beans. That sounds pretty insane, dude. Except for all the vegetable stuff. Right on, Nigel. Ain't no one better than nobody, dude. We just do what we do, man. Dennis, he's still only running a couple bars of cell. Still waiting for power internet, hanging on a travel trailer. Oh, man. Hope you didn't feel the wrath of the Helene, man. If you did, hope you're doing okay, bud. T-Man thought that sounded like some Steve I right there. Very nice, man. That's cool. Dennis says, word on the street is we got another potential hurricane might come in the same. Yeah, there's another one. They're talking about some back-to-back stuff. I haven't looked lately, but man, yeah. And I had put a video out there today. How many more hurricanes we gonna have, man? That was my video the other day. All right, let's see. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Echo Anti, be safe, and all the big storm areas are be prepared, be aware, do the things. That's for sure. Hey, thanks, Rhythm. Have a great night, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Indy. Thanks, Tyler. Hope you do good and have a good night. I'll keep my eyes peeled for more streams so I can come help your watch hours. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Howard. Have a great night. Have a good night, Steve. Thank you, Pookie. Have a great rest of your weekend and a week. There you go. Howard says, bon appetito. Smacklig melted. Taxi mekit. All right, looks good. Oh, once again, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Really appreciate you, all your support. If you're watching the replay here and you made it this far, thank you very much. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. It's awesome. Dennis says, this gear is too expensive to get wet. Now I hear that, man. I know. I was like wanting to put all my stuff in a closet, but then I was like, not so bad. But we'll see if see what happens with this next one. And I want to thank all the moderators here. We got Anti. Appreciate your help, brother. Thank you so much. Indy, thank you. Stardust, thank you. We will see you again. We'll see you on Wednesday. If you're there, cool. If not, all good. We're going to be cranking it out Wednesday nights nonetheless and having some good times. So see if we can see how much more hours we can do. I don't know if I can do 3 hours again. We'll see. See how that goes. Awesome. Matthew, thank you so much. I'm glad you stopped by. Hope to see you again for sure, man. I can't forget about Chris. Hey, Chris, you and Annette have a great rest of your weekend there, brother. Take care. And keep shredding, man. Keep shredding. All right, people. Hey, once again, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the weekend. Stay safe and take care of each other, all righty? Have a good one. See ya.